how do I get fast hands? This isn't all exactly about our hand. We want to make sure that we're creating fast hands through our entire body. I'm DR Hitting, and I'm going to show you how we can pack a punch into our swing. First, before we even grab a bat, we have to make sure we're understanding what we have to do to be fast and quick to that ball. We want to literally pack a punch into our swing. Have you ever used a punching bag before? I know I have. When you're trying to punch that punching bag, what's gonna be the quickest punch? A punch that you throw really long and around, or a punch that stays quick? That's how we have to think when we're swinging this bat. So that's what I want us to do. Let's set our feet wide. Think that we're loading up a punch, but when we load up a punch, we wanna make sure that this punch stays close to us, because if I load up a punch and I get way back here, this punch is gonna take a really long time to get to its target. The same thing for our swing. If I load way back here, that's gonna be a really long swing and a really slow one. So what we have to think is when we're loading this punch, we're hiding that punch right behind our ear. But when I load this punch, I don't load it with just my hand. I wanna load it with my entire body. So I'm not just here, I'm here. We want to push down into the ground, sink into the ground, push down into the ground like you're pushing on a weight scale. Load up that punch right behind your ear. Now from here, I don't get to this loaded up punch position and just throw my hand at the ball. That's going to be a slow swing. I want to make sure that I'm throwing this punch with my hip. Notice that when I turn this hip, watch what happens to my hand. That's not me pushing my hand towards the target. That's my hip taking my hand with me. That's exactly what we have to do to make sure that our hips are controlling our hands. Firing those hips is gonna get you a lot faster to the ball than your hands ever will. So that's what I want us to start out doing right from the start. Loading up hard in the ground, loading up this punch, and throwing this punch. As close as you can keep that punch to you, the better. So I'm here, loading up. Notice when I threw that punch though, my head stayed down on my target. When I'm throwing this punch, we can't lose track of where our target is, so I need to see where I'm gonna be throwing this punch. Tell your son or daughter there's a wall right in front of you and you have to punch through that wall, not around this wall, punching through this wall. Because if we go around, this isn't gonna be the hardest punch. My hardest punch is going to be through. That's how we need to think. I'm punching into this wall and punching through it. Make sure the palm stays up when they're throwing this punch. Tell them they're throwing a hard uppercut right through that wall. Now let's grab our bat. How we want to start with this drill is we grab our top hand where the top tape would be and the bottom hand where the bottom tape would be. Make sure there's a fist length in between both of your fists. So you could go here and here. That's where I should hold this bat. Set a ball up on this tee and let's try it with our swing. So again, without the bat, we wanted to load up our punch in our ear and fire our hip to that ball. We want to think the same thing, pretending like we're throwing a punch with this bat. Don't let this bat go around the ball. We want our bat to punch through the ball. A great cue that helps with hitters is our hips are punching to the ball. My hand is punching through the ball. One more time. My hips are punching to the ball. My hands are punching through the ball. So set up our feet there. Top hand, bottom hand. From this point, load out that punch strong and let the big dog eat. A great focus for them too is to think that they're punching quick, not punching strong, because a lot of times when we think punching strong, their hands get long. Strong is long. We want to be quick as we possibly can with this punch. Another one of my favorite drills to help get fast hands and fast swings is putting our hands right in the middle of this bat. With this though, the first one I don't want to swing. So the first one, it's going to look like this. Notice how I didn't swing? My hands stay close to my shoulder and they stay quick. My hips get me two. Now, my second one, I'm gonna swing and my hands are gonna get me through. After we master both of those drills, keep inching your hands down. Every time they hit a barrel, have them move down. Make it like a reward system. Have them try to get all the way to the bottom of that bat and see how fast their swing is now. When in doubt, make sure we're staying athletic. The biggest thing we can do for these hitters is make sure that they use their athleticism that they have. We don't want them to just be thinking about hitting a ball. We want to make sure they're loading up and throwing a strong punch to make sure that they can be quick and strong to that ball. If their swing is quick, they can see the ball for longer. If they're seeing the ball for longer, they're going to be a better hitter. Hopefully these two drills can really help your son or daughter create some fast hands and some quick swings. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you and I'm gonna give you a little treat. For reaching 10,000 subscribers, I'm giving away some hats. Comment down below your favorite baseball player of all time and you'll be entered in a drawing to win one of these hats. I'm DR Hitting, thanks for watching.